in 2003, my health started to break. I was always very active, full of energy, and all of a sudden my body started shutting down. I started having terrific pain in my right shoulder, my neck, my arm. I went to my doctor and they wanted to do neck surgery. And so I refused that. I wanted other opinions. I went to six other doctors and they told me I did not need surgery. So among that time, I started having tremors in my right hand. Everything started happening in the right side. Starting tremoring so bad that my husband had to cut my food up. I couldn't drive a lot. Then the fatigueness continued. Throughout that time, 2004, I was diagnosed with essential tremors. They put me on antidepressants. I was on pain medication for that, which was not helping any. Among that time, I also could not sleep at night, such severe pain that I was in bath water around 2 to 3 every morning, trying to get relief of pain. Took around 1.5 years for them to diagnose me with fibromyalgia. Then I started having severe joint pain in my joints. I could not do much with my hands. Crank the car, turn doorknobs, just lift my grandchildren. My whole life had changed, all of my lifestyle. I had to just readjust to what I could do in my home. My 80-year-old mother had to come in. She had to start doing a lot of my housework. My husband had to fill in and do a lot of it. Usually by 3:34 in the afternoons, I was down. I just couldn't stay up. I, wanted to go to bed a lot because I did not have any energy. Was in pain. 2005, I went to Mayo Clinic and was diagnosed with aggressive rheumatoid arthritis. I was put on methotrexate, the highest dosage they could give me orally. For 1.5 years, I was on that. Still, I was not getting much better at all. Among that time, I really did want to give up. I didn't want to live like that. One night, my sister-in-law, this was in 2006, she called. She lives in Iowa, and she was on the mangosteen juice, and she offered it to me to try. And so I went ahead and said, yes, I'll try anything. The medication isn't working. I'm getting worse. They're getting ready to intravenously start feeding me the embryo through the veins for the rheumatoid. So I went ahead, ordered in the mangosteen, and I started out on 6 ounces a day for 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, I started seeing a change in myself. And by 4 weeks, I started getting stronger. I could actually start turning the doorknobs, cranking the car a little better. My pain started leveling off, and it was just like a miracle happening. I can honestly say I go from early morning, I can go to midnight. And I never thought, that it would happen. As severe as I was with the fibro, well, all 3 of them combined. So I never had surgery, which I was supposed to have had, and it's all because of mangosteen juice was shared with me, and I'm thankful for